Hey guys, tcglover here. How are you doing today? So today we're going to come with a Hero Strike structure deck. Now, of course, you know, if you want to play this deck properly, you got to buy 3, you know, because the deck will not function if you buy one on its own. And of course, the release date, I believe, is today or tomorrow. I cannot quite remember, but I do know that it's on time. So I kind of quite happy to give this to you guys today because I know that Konami's not going to tell me off and try and close my video down. I know that iPokemon he's already uploaded the Hero Strike Elite, so that's pretty cool as well. But of course, I would like to open up one of these and actually have a little talk about what's inside it and kind of what to expect and kind of having a look at what they look like. But of course, if you want to have a look at it in 1080p, then make sure to go and check out iPokemon video because you know, it's quite nice to see it like that. So this is what it looks like when you open it. Of course, I bought 3 because obviously the deck cannot function without it. But yeah, so it's got a little how to play on every single one, which is pretty cool. So Durist Alliance Deluxe Edition, New Challengers, Megatin, Mega Packs. So you can put things like 101 and Exiton if you think you're that good. And then we got stuff like Hero Lives, obviously it tells you how to play things. Equal goes and gets Voltic. And then you've got things like March Chain Second in there, Dark Law, loads of cool things. Fusion Summon with Polymerization, which you will not play unless you have Blazeman, but even then I wouldn't play it. So let's get this crappy thing open here. So we've got Contrast to Chaos on the top, it's an ultra rare. But of course we know that there's going to be 4 supers. Let's get this. Oh god, I got to do this twice again after this. Oh Christ, I'm not going to do this on the video though. Okay, so let's... Okay. Stupid plastic. Okay, so we've got Contrast to Chaos. Let's have a look at the supers. So we've got Contrast to Chaos, which is nice. Master to Koga. Ooh, lots of very, very bright and shiny. So it looks kind of like a sticker, but at the same time, it's, you know, it's good. Master Divine Wind, which she will never go into unless Stratus comes back. And Master Dark Law, which is the reason why we are buying this thing. Now I'll take a look at it. It's pretty sweet. It's kind of annoying that it never came out as a secret, but you know, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? It's a shame, but at the same time, it's just a shame. But at the same time, it looks really, really good. I mean, it's really, really shiny. The shiny goes all over it, but it kind of feels cheap. It looks cheap, but at the same time, I'm really glad it's a holo rather than just a common because it would be incredibly insulting for all those hero players that are anticipating it. And of course we have a super rare Shadow Mist as our first card. Obviously it's really great this card was a super because it basically makes the whole deck come together. You play 3 without question. And let's have a look at what else. We've got Elemental Hero Ocean. We've got Elemental Hero Woodsman. An Elemental Hero Voltic. Elemental Hero Heat, which will not be played. Elemental Hero... Neos. Neos Alias. Kid Neos, Blade Edge, and Necroshade, which if you remember in the GX anime, in the GX cartoon or anime or whatever you want to call it, Jaden always discarded Necroshade for Monster Reincarnation and got this back with it, and then he ended up using this effect to normal summon this of attributing and then used stupid situational plot armor to win the game from there. So there was Elemental Hero Wildheart, Bubble Man, which you play at least 2 of. I think you would play 2 because then you can go into your rank 4s. We've got Grand Mole, which could be played if you kind of want to play kind of like just a structure deck, but ideally you wouldn't play it in there because it's kind of a dead summon. Honest, which you can now play 2 of, which is great to reprint. Card Trooper, pretty sweet. We got Ring Kribo, which is only in here because Jaden had it, but it's kind of cool anyway. It kind of appeals to the kids who buy this deck. We got Summoner Monk, pretty sweet. It's nice. Homunculus, the Ultimate Being. Now you may think why this is in here, but if you actually look at its effects, you can change the attribute of this card once per turn, so you can go into Divine Wind here. You can go into Divine Wind pretty easily, so it's a good idea, but it won't be played simply because it kind of uses up a normal summon, and it is a light while it's in your graveyard. So if you want to go into the Shining, then it's not a bad card, but overall it's not that great. Now for the spells, we have Mass Change 2. It's pretty cool. I remember you have to discard a card and target a face-up monster with an attribute, blah blah blah, special whatever. You know, it's okay. Your Burning Abyss might use it. Form Change, which may get used at 1, but to be fair, it's kind of situational because you need to have the right field for it. You know, you need to have used certain other cards already. Mass Charge, which I believe I'll be playing at 2 because I seem to never need more than 2, and I seem to want it whenever I have less than 2. So Mass Charge is definitely going to go in, and it's a very, very important card to keep the deck going. Works really well with Hero Lives. We've got our Marsh Change, which is basically that with Shadow Mist is the reason why you play this deck, because the two cards make sweet love to each other, so that's really great. We've got Polarization, which is a really well needed reprint. The actual artwork of the card has been slightly changed, I can tell, because the actual color of the blue and the green here, it doesn't show up too well on the camera, but in person, the actual coloring of it is much nicer than it used to be. They've really improved it, and it looks really nice and smooth, and it looks basically like it's been updated for modern times. Obviously, this came out like 15 years ago now, so the artwork looks really good now that it's been enlarged slightly and stuff like that, so I really like it. Miracle Fusion, which is a really welcome reprint. I would play 2 or 3 because now and again you will find it dead, but it is a pretty solid card. Parallel World Fusion. Hero Lives, one of the other reasons why you play the deck, just go and get Shadow Mist and win. Hero Mask, which I have discussed in a previous video, you can send Shadow Mist with it and you get a free hero to your hand, and then it becomes a dark, so you can use Marsh Change with it, so it's pretty cool, you know, it's a kind of like a rota. We have Heated Heart, which is cool. We've got Emergency Call, Righteous Justice, and Oversoul, which you can use to go and get back Neos Alias, and I believe Neos, and that's it. Reinforce of the Army, it's pretty good. Raw Turning Alive, and a really cool Polar-Duality reprint. I believe we had a Polar-Duality reprint in the Fire King structure deck, which is 2 years ago, but you know, the more the merrier. It's really, really good card. You know, it's always going to be great. You could probably fit it in here somewhere if you have 39 cards, but it will always be your 40th card, to be fair. If there's anything you could take out, it will most likely be this, because the deck's already consistent enough. Hero Signal is our first trap. Pretty cool. You know, kind of, you know, D-Signal is just as good. Hero Blast, you know, you can use it with Neos Alias and you get stupid advantage, but there's no Gemini Spark, so why would you bother? Call the Haunted Runners at 3. We've got bottom this Trap Hole. You know, it actually feels quite smooth. I just realised the actual card feels different. It's cool, I like it. We got ourselves Compulsory Evacuation Device. Not going to be evacuating yourself out of this deck, that's for sure what I'm saying. Okay, I'm joking. Dire Guard Howling. I tested it a little bit, it's okay. Kind of was cool in Tellarknights. And our last card is Elemental Hero Great Tornado, which did not become a holo, which is really great because it means that we allowed for Shadow Mist to be the holo instead. Because if this was not a holo and this was a holo, then you would want to kill yourself, because you'll never ever summon this in the history of ever. So that goes, and then we'll have this wonderful Shadow Mist. And obviously you make this and you win all the time. Just great. So yeah, that's it. I think it's really great, and now that I have 2 more of these to open, I can build a really cool functioning deck with it, and I can go to my local tournament and beat some kids. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to comment down below if you're going to pick up some of these and what you think of the deck, and I hope to see you guys in a few days. So thanks for watching, and until next time, the tcglover is out.